Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. Today, I told you guys last week that I would be back this week with a fashion or beauty video, and today I am. So today I'm trying out a foundation. I actually received this box in the mail from Voula Beauty, and they sent me over some of their serum foundations and their complexion beauty sponge. So here's the package here. I love their branding. They sent me over 3 shades of the foundation, so hopefully I can find the perfect match. I did swatch some of them on my hand the other day when I received this in the mail, and I found one that I think is going to be the best match for me right now, considering that I'm still super pale from the winter. But in any case, I'm going to be testing out and reviewing this foundation as well as the complexion beauty sponge, and then we'll just put together a look with that and we'll see how it goes. So this one here is shade 3. I believe this is the shade that I swatched that matches me the best at the moment, but they also sent me shade 2 and 4 as well. 2 is kind of, I feel like, a little yellow for me, and 4 will probably match me better when I'm tanner and in the summer, so I will try that out then. But the thing about these foundations is that it is a serum foundation, so it is more of a lightweight foundation, which is perfect for, you know, the spring and the summer. And this is actually really what I've been looking for. I've been looking for a lightweight foundation. Typically on a daily basis, I go for my Urban Decay All-Nighter foundation, which as always I love. It's between that, I have the e.l.f. Camo CC cream that I use a lot. There's a CoverGirl Outlast foundation that I use a lot, and I really like the CoverGirl for last summer. But I'm hoping that this will be just as good for, you know, this spring and summer, and it is something lightweight that my face doesn't feel too cakey and overburdened with. I also watched a few reviews, and this looks like it's pretty full coverage, so we're going to test it out and we're going to see. Also, I know that a lot of people will do foundation reviews for different, you know, foundations and stuff, and it may look great on one person with a certain type of skin but not on another person with a different type of skin. So for disclaimer purposes, I have typically dry skin, but it's sometimes combination skin. Lately it's been quite dry, so I did use some primer, and I used the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I love this primer. It actually smells like marshmallow, but this primer has worked so well for me, so I've already primed my face with this. And we are going to use the complexion beauty sponge that they sent over as well, and we're going to test this out. So this sponge seems pretty soft, so right off the bat I'm liking this already. I also like the way it is shaped, because I have some that are just shaped so odd that it's hard to, you know, get under your eyes and just different parts of your face. This looks like it's going to work pretty efficiently. So here it is on my hand here. I don't want to like tilt my hand because it is pretty watery. Let's see. So like I mentioned earlier, it is a bit watery, but because it's a serum foundation, you probably can expect that. I wouldn't call it full coverage, but I would call it pretty, you know, a decent coverage. Like I can still see some of the redness, and I have pretty bad rosacea, so that might be why. But it's a pretty decent coverage. Okay, so I would say that it's pretty much what you could expect from a serum foundation. I wouldn't say it's like a full coverage. It's a very decent coverage though. Like it's a good coverage for the warmer weather because you don't want something feeling too cakey. And I only say that it's not full coverage because you can still see some of the redness, because I do have a few breakouts on my face and you can still see some of the redness a little bit. However, I feel like this more natural kind of dewy look is definitely in right now rather than the matte kind of caked on look, which I'm totally okay with. And I would say that this is more of a dewy finish rather than a matte finish. So like I just mentioned, it's more natural, glowy. I actually really like it. I think it's lightweight. It doesn't really feel like you have much of anything on, which is good. I have to admit that part of me wonders if I used a different primer, or if I didn't use a primer underneath this, if it would look a bit different or maybe less dewy, because I feel like this primer definitely made it look a little more dewy. However, I kind of like this look. I actually really like this look. It looks good. Like I have a mirror here and it looks good. Now granted, I'm just putting it on, so of course, I will leave the results of a wear test in the description below. So when you're watching this, make sure you read the description below to find out what I think of how it looks, you know, 6 or 8 hours down the road today. So next for concealer, I'm just going to use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. I absolutely love this concealer, and I use the shade 6.5 because it definitely brightens up my under eyes. And then as far as eyeshadow goes, I'm not going to do anything serious. I'm just going to darken up the outer corners of my eyes with my Going Coconuts palette from ColourPop. And I'm probably just going to use the shade Lovely Bunch, which is just a kind of like real natural shade because I'm not trying to wear a lot of makeup today, to be honest with you. And then I just got my Makeup Revolution eyeliner, which is a super simple eyeliner. It's just this wand here. I actually like it because it gives you a really like crisp wing. And then for mascara, I have this mascara from Trestique. I actually got this in a BoxyCharm, I think like a month or so ago, and I actually really love it. On top here, it has like an eyelash curler. You need that, and then it just has the mascara inside as well. I think it's so neat. Next for blush, I have this blush palette from Ace Beauty. I always reach for this palette when I'm doing a makeup tutorial, but I'm going to use this light shade on the outside here. And next for highlighter, I'm going to use this Rach Loves palette with Pixie, and I'm going to use the shade Lace, which is this one up here. By the way, if anybody's interested in these two-sided brushes, they're from Voula Beauty. I absolutely love these brushes because you get more, taking up less space, if that makes sense. The brushes come in a set and they all have double sides. Like this one is for blush and blending. This one is for contour and highlight. There's one for eyes. There's one for concealer. I absolutely love these brushes. And then for lip, I have this lip oil from KAB Cosmetics or CAB Cosmetics. I know it is 3 women who founded this brand, and the KAB stands for their names. Honestly, I can't remember the names off the top of my head. I got this in a BoxyCharm box, and honestly, this is probably my favorite lip product of all time. It is so great. I highly recommend. It's seriously such a good lip oil. Like it's not sticky. It doesn't like leave you feeling gross. Honestly, it smells good, and you know how like when you wear like a lip product, some of it gets in your mouth sometimes, it tastes good too. So that's always a plus. I mean, don't eat it, but you know, in the event that it does go in your mouth, you're not going to be like disgusted. And finally for setting spray, I'm going to use the Rose Water setting spray from Maven Beauty. I got this in a BoxyCharm recently as well. My hair is totally messy today, but here's the finished look. Overall, as far as this foundation goes, because I know this video was about this foundation, I would recommend it. I mean, so far it looks really nice on the skin. It gives you a nice dewy look. Now granted, and I keep looking over here because I have a mirror, but there is a bit of texture, but I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to get texture with every foundation you ever put on, just because when you watch these videos or like you watch different YouTubers or beauty gurus like test out makeup and stuff, and they'll be the first to admit it too, their skin looks so clear and nice because of the lighting. If I were to turn this light off, you can, I mean, it's dark now, but you can still see like that there is texture there, which is fine because you're never going to completely get rid of that. But in any case, I really like the way that this looks right now. Like I said, I will do a wear test and I will leave the results of that in the description down below. So at the end of the day today, when I'm ready to take this off my face or wash my face, I will keep note of my findings and see how it looks and if there's any patchiness or if it like came off or anything like that. But right now, now we're looking pretty good. I'm quite satisfied with it. So like I said, this foundation is from Voula Beauty. They're a small business. You can find them on Instagram at Voula Beauty, and you can shop right in the link in their bio. And they are a small business. Right now, according to their website, the only products they have are the Serum Foundation and the Complexion Beauty Sponge. The foundation runs for $52, which is right on par with, you know, other foundations that you will find at Ulta or Sephora. The packaging's really nice. It's like, I can't tell if this is like a glass, but it looks like it. It's actually really nice. Their branding's really nice. And right now I actually really like how this turned out. I'm actually really happy with this. So what I noticed on Voula Beauty's website is that they're very conscious of skincare. So I think that is one of the big things about this foundation, is that it has ingredients that, you know, aren't harmful to the skin and that can help your skin, because sometimes when you wear a foundation, you're clogging your pores, and you know, sometimes you gotta let your skin breathe. So this is definitely a good foundation to use, especially in the warmer months when you really just want your skin to breathe. So I absolutely love bringing you guys new makeup products or different cosmetic or beauty brands that maybe you haven't heard of before. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this foundation or this brand, please let me know and I will do my best to answer them for you, or I will get you in contact with somebody from the brand that can answer the questions that you have. And if there are any other brands out there or products out there that you want to see tested and reviewed, please let me know and I will be sure to try and get my hands on some of those products or brands and let you guys know what I think. And if you guys liked today's video, make sure you hit the red button down below, subscribe to my channel, click the bell next to it to be notified whenever I post, and make sure you follow me on social media at BreeCutter. And until next time, see you guys.